Happening today, 10 school districts in the upstate are going back to class this morning. Some counties are kicking off the year in different ways. We have live team coverage for you. Christine Scarpelli is standing by in Lawrence County. Let's start with Simone Jameson. She's live in Anderson County District 3. Good morning.
Fred, good morning. I'm here inside Iva Elementary School in Anderson School District 3, where they're kicking things off in a fairly different way. We're a couple hours ahead of all of the kiddos arriving here for the inaugural day of school. Joining me is Dylan McCullough. He is the Chief Communications Officer for Anderson School District 3. Thank you so much for being here with me this early, Dylan.
Thank y'all for being here. It is early, but we're excited.
And so one of the things that y'all are doing a little bit differently is you've got a little Western theme, a little cowboys, cowboy boots, cowboy
Western
shoes.
all the way, Western all the way. But that's easy for us, down here. So we're excited about it. I got you a cowboy sticker, not your first rodeo.
Oh my gosh, Dylan, how sweet and how cool. And so that is just one of the many initiatives that y'all are kicking off this year. And we had chatted a little bit earlier too about the letters initiative, right? So getting the teachers trained up from elementaries to 6th grade, all of the teachers training in language, science, reading, getting the students prepared. What type of mental capacity, mental training went into that for our teachers?
Letters, or the science of reading, is very in-depth. We're entering year 2 of that, so teachers are doing a lot of supplementary videos, reading. They do monthly meetings with their leader, and it's just a lot of in-depth learning about the science of reading, how students really, getting down to that, how they learn to read. And so it's very in-depth, but our teachers have been very excited about it. They're excited to learn as well.
I love that, Dylan. And so talk to me, you've also got some new policies then in place. You had mentioned no cell phones?
Yeah, and kind of getting ready for the state law with no cell phones, we kind of continue what we started last year of just keeping those cell phones put away during the school day, and all is good.
So how many kiddos are we going to see heading back to school, really across the school district? How many students are we talking?
For us, we have 2,800 students, so we're excited to see them today.
Okay, it's a pretty big deal. I'm kicking it off, Western style. Thank you so much, Dylan. Well, we'll have live team coverage for you. We are here at Iva Elementary all morning long, so keep it tuned in here. Going to send it back to you in the studio. Hey there, Fred, good morning. So I'm live from Iva Elementary School in Anderson School District 3, where the teachers, students, really everyone is kicking off things a little bit differently with a Western cowboy style theme. And check out the swag here that I've got. The sticker that the educators here gave me, not my first rodeo. We've got this, and then we've got some of the signage behind me. Hats off to a great year, really getting the students pumped up. And so my interviewee is coming in now. Joining me now is the principal for Iva Elementary School, Mr. Austin Powell. Write it in style.
Absolutely, had to do something different, right?
So talk to me about what made y'all decide to kick off a cowboy Western theme for kiddos this school year.
So every year we do a different theme, and so we'll take suggestions from teachers, and then we do a big vote. And so this year, I don't think it was unanimous, but it had to have been close to unanimous because it fits us. It's pretty easy to pull off, and I think everybody's just kind of fallen in love with it immediately. So. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so this is something that y'all are going to be wearing all day then?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's hard to catch me without a pair of boots on, but I mean, now I have an excuse to do it, so here we are.
Absolutely. Love that, Mr. Powell. And so you've got that going, but you've also got some important educational initiatives too for the kids. Talk to me about this letters initiative that y'all have going, training up the teachers, elementary schools, middle school, all that good stuff in ways that they can help to improve literacy for students. Talk to me about that training.
Yeah, so it started out as an initiative for kindergarten through 3rd grade teachers. Our district decided to bump that up to 6th grade teachers, and then all of our special ed department as well. I'm in it, our school counselors in it, everybody is involved in doing that training. We're in year 2 now. We take just about every time we have a professional development day, we have letters training, and it's an all-day training. Being in year 2, we are kind of now seeing some of the results of that training. I mean, it gets down to just the mouth formations of how you say letters, how you say sounds, things like that. So it is very in-depth. I've learned a lot because I'm a former math teacher. So, you know, from that background, now looking at more of the literacy aspect of things, it's amazing the things that we've been learning and seeing. So
I love that, Mr. Powell. Thank you so much. Reinforcing that theme of hats off to a great school year. And we're going to start seeing the kiddos and more folks rallying through here around and in the next hour and a half, right?
7:10, we're coming in.
Thank you so much. Well, we are here live from Iva Elementary School all this morning, so be sure to keep it locked here. Sending it back to you in studio. Yeah, hey there, Fred. I'm at Iva Elementary in Anderson School District 3, where they've kicked off things a little bit differently, and I've kind of gotten into character. You kind of see the theme here, right? This is Western. I've got my cowgirl hat on, and you've got the school bus behind me, or stagecoach, you'll say in the Western theme, and this is really something that you'll see all throughout the school, really, for the inaugural day of school, and really for the entire school year, educators tell me. And so I want to step over here. We've got Miss Kathy Hipp. She's the superintendent for Anderson School District 3, kind of ringing in the Western style too. Thanks so much for joining us, Kathy.
Yeah, it's a great day in Anderson 3. We're just excited to see the buses rolling in. We've been working all summer to get ready for students, doing some security projects. The floors are pristine. We've done a lot of painting in some of our schools, fencing around the schools, roofing projects. So we're ready for children this morning.
Absolutely. And so the children are going to start to come in really the next 30 minutes here. And so you'd mentioned, Mrs. Hipp, doing a lot of different things to help get them ready, get them prepared, including making sure that you had all the teachers and educators, staff in place then to make this a successful school year. Tell me what all went into securing all of those folks, all those spots.
Well, we really start looking for teachers early, but we always have that last minute or last couple weeks, people tend to want to go a little bit, but we're thankful we have a good teaching staff that stays with us, and then we have some dedicated retirees, and another place we get help is from our local university, especially Anderson University. This year we'll start school with an intern. We've had good luck with those teachers. They do a great job. So you put all those things together. Our principals are very, very good at shaking the bushes and finding teachers and staff members to come work for us.
I love that, Kathy. And so you've heard it here. We're live with Mrs. Kathy Hipp. She's the superintendent for Anderson School District 3 here at Iva Elementary School all this morning, where you're going to start to see a little bit more activity in the next 30 minutes to an hour. So be sure to stay tuned in to us. Sending it back to you in studio. Hey there, Fred. Good morning. I'm live inside Iva Elementary School, where all the kiddos are on campus. They started class about 30 minutes ago, and they've kicked it off with a different kind of theme this year. It's all Western styled. You see me with my cowgirl hat on, and I've kind of been writing this out all morning. Do you see what I did there? But joining me is a reading coach, actually, for Iva Elementary, Miss Julie Brewster. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming. We're so excited to have you guys here, and we're so excited to be on our first day of school, the most exciting day of the year.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, Miss Brewster, you were telling us a little bit more about yourself. This is your first year as a reading coach, but you've been a teacher for more than a decade here?
Yes. As a former first grade teacher, this will be my first year as the reading coach here, so I'll go from being in the classroom, actually teaching students, to supporting our teachers in their reading endeavors.
I love that, Julie. And so you've got a really important endeavor this year, year 2 of the Letters Initiative, focusing on language, reading, science, all those subjects, and prepping those teachers then to really give back to the kids. Can you tell us more about this initiative?
Right. It's a professional development program, like you said, that we're in year 2. So we have done a lot of work in year 1, learned a lot of good strategies. Letters gives you some tools, gives teachers tools to implement the already wonderful programs that we have and the curriculum that we have. But it's a way to just give us a little bit more information, and it dives into the science of reading and how you can best teach those students how to read.
So important, Julie, because we're talking about you've got some 400 students that attend Iva Elementary alone. So talk to us more about this Letters Initiative and how the teachers were prepped, because it involved college courses?
Yes, it does. So as we said, it's a 2-year program. Many of them are in person, many online. So we spend a lot of time in professional developments on all of our professional development days for the past year, and then this year we will be with trainers, and it's a lot of coursework, but we've already been able to see results and some good benefits, and it's really paying off.
I love that, Julie. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Once again, coming to you live from Iva Elementary School, where we've been giving you back to school coverage really on this first day of school all morning long. Sending it back to you in studio. Hey there, Fred, good morning. So we are here at Iva Elementary School in Anderson School District 3, where they have kicked off things a little bit differently, like you've mentioned, with a Western style theme. You see me with my cowgirl hat on, and you see these ladies here with the balloon cowboy boot. But it's something you'll not only see the first day of school, they've really got this theme going all year long. So joining me now is Julie Brewster. She's one of the reading coaches here at Iva Elementary School. And then we've got an extra treat for you this half hour. We've got Miss Teacher of the Year over here, Miss Emily Rodriguez. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here with me.
Thank you for coming down and kicking off a great year at Iva Elementary School in Anderson School District 3.
Absolutely. So, Miss Rodriguez, what goes into being a Teacher of the Year? Talk to us about how you planned your lessons, how you pumped your kids up for this new school year, all that good stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. I was very honored to be chosen as Teacher of the Year from my coworkers. But yeah, I've spent lots of time trying to make lessons engaging and exciting for my students. I want to get excited about reading, so as much as I love reading.
Absolutely, I love that. And as a segue for a new initiative that they've kicked off here, actually year 2 of the Letters Initiative, and Julie, we want you to talk a little bit more about that for us now. The type of lesson planning, the type of teaching and preparation that goes into that. We're talking about, this is an initiative for all elementary school teachers as well as some 6th grade teachers as well. Can you break that down for us, Julie?
Sure, yeah. So Letters is a professional development program that we are initiating here in our school district, and we're in year 2, and it's a program that equips teachers with the tools they need to take into their classroom and enhance their reading instruction, and it just gives us tools. It digs into the science of reading, and it helps us to come up with ways to reach all learners and all readers.
I love that, Julie. And so I want to kick it over back to Emily Rodriguez here. And so how do you incorporate teaching like that into your planning? And anything that you're planning to do differently this year for your students?
Yeah, this year's going to look a lot different for me. I was in 1st grade last year and taught more of the foundations, but I know I can bring some of that knowledge up to 3rd grade with me and really dig deep into reading those foundations, those skills that kids need. So I'm excited to use Letters again this year with my 3rd graders.
Oh, absolutely. We love to see it. Appreciate you ladies so very much. Our educators are such a big part of the school and our community at large, right? Yeah, absolutely. So I want to just reiterate, we are here at Iva Elementary School, where they kicked off things with a Western theme. All the kiddos are in their classrooms learning. But keep it locked here. We'll have more coverage for you all morning long. Sending it back to you in studio.